Hello and welcome back to another episode of No Suit Survival Europa. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 8. Alright, so before we get started, and I have a lot of things to do today, let me quickly go over just a few quality of life things that I did prior to starting the recording. So the first thing that I did was I automated the printing system, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. And then we have this button panel over here to make it nice and simple. We have the startup process, and then once everything's projected and it looks like it's in the right spot, you press print. And then of course, once you've ground off the block, you can press the shutdown sequence and it'll turn off the welders and it'll hide everything away again. And here's what that looks like sped up. So the next two things that I did aren't quite as fancy, at least from a filming perspective, but I nicely labeled each of these drones and all of the stuff that's inside of them. The notable things are the startup and shutdown sequences that I put with timer blocks, as well as adding an additional remote control block for docking. I'm sure we'll use that feature today, and so you guys can see what that actually looks like. And finally, I just added some lights. It was so dark in here last episode, and so I just added some lights on the floor. That's not a big deal. Okay, so now let's get into what we're gonna do today. Check this out. Getting ice, not a huge deal, won't take us very long with our huge mining thing. We also have to get some stone, and that's gonna be tricky. The reason we need to get some stone, and I didn't factor this in when we first came to Europa, is that we need gravel to have food. And I don't have gravel, and therefore I have run out of food. So I have to somehow fashion something, because I could take out the Evermore, but the Evermore doesn't have any weapons, and I know we're gonna run into Reavers. Yeah, so I might have to slap together just some kind of mining vessel that has guns on it. So that might be the first thing that we need to do. Okay, first things first, let's get some stone, which means let's build a new ship. The cool thing is, though, is that I can actually, I'm gonna set this up to turn off the projector, because I can just build off of the situation that we have currently, and then just weld it up as we go. Let's do it. Well, do you know what a ship really needs in order to fly? If you guessed battery, you'd be correct. I had plans on putting one somewhere, but I forgot. All right. Is this the prettiest ship that I've ever built? No. In fact, it may be the ugliest ship that I've ever built. But as of right now, this is what we're working with. So I don't love it. In fact, I may hate it. But I need gravel. You know, it's not great is how exposed those hydrogen tanks are on the top of this thing. I don't have a whole lot of time left before I run out of food. But actually, honestly, I'm gonna add another layer of armor. It makes more sense to do that. And this ship is ugly. Okay, well, let's just go. You know what's funny? I didn't think about it until just right now. The odds are low, but never zero, that this asteroid could have had maybe something like uranium. And oh, I think I'm coming in too hot. Let's bail. Okay, anyway, I don't have an ore detector, is what I'm trying to say. So let's grab some stone. Alright, now let's go home. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little, like, I shouldn't say bummed, because I'm not upset that we didn't run into Reavers, but we went up the space and came back and nothing. So essentially, I just spent all that time building this additional ship for nothing, because I could have taken the Evermore and we would have had an ore detector, but whatever. I think that this could still be useful in some way that I will have to figure out here in a minute. Are we getting gravel? Why are my refineries not refining the stone? Did Splitsy update that mod since I started this playthrough? Because I am 110% positive that stone was able to be processed by refineries when we were on Helgen. Because it's not like I had a million basic refineries. Ah, dang it. Does that mean I need to make a basic refinery right now? Yep. Yeah, I think, alright, I'm gonna go look that up. What mod was that? So interesting. So it's the survival less likely mod, and it was updated July 1st. Yeah, I don't know what the July 1st update did, but yeah, that's right around the time that we came here. So something got fixed, which is a bummer, dude. Not the end of the world, but it is just kind of funny. I never thought gravel would be the thing that we wanted. Okay, so it's gonna turn the gravel into that, and then we can turn that into food. Ooh, actually, you know what we should do instead of that? Because that's like fancy food. Until we get a good amount of stone, what I should do instead is go to our this thing and just make synth food. Synth food will just keep us alive for the time being, and then once we get more stone and stuff like that, deal with that. Okay, got some stone. Check. Let me take out the switchblade, connect it to our big drill, and let's just get some ice for the base to work with really fast. Yeah, we'll just go over here a ways, grab some ice. All right, we now have a bunch of ice. I didn't even look at how much we had. I just know from past experience that that drill grabs just so much of anything. Okay, I'm just gonna put the get stone and get ice down here. Let's look to build some more defenses, starting with the bunker and then the new tower. Okay, so for this bunker, I think that actually might be a situation in which this really ugly thing might be helpful. because I want to build it under the base, and so clearly I need something that has a drill that can fly around. So my thought is because we already have this ladder here, and it's pretty central to the base. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you know what we could do? Is we could have this right here be a airlock, and then we could put a ladder in the middle of this pillar. So if the base depressurizes, it still won't depressurize like this thing. And then this acts as extra protection going down into our safe zone. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, so then let me put a GPS marker right here. All right, and then let's take this thing out and let's try maybe to come in from the back, because we already have it drilled down. So we'll drill down and then come underneath everything and try to get to the pillar. All right, so here's the rotary airlock that I just made. And then I decided to make a shiny red marker for myself so we know that's where we're planning on putting the ladder. So let's open the doors and get this party started. All right, there it is. My red block. Okay, so now as long as we stay under this area, we can just dig out a little spot where it'll come down, and then we can just build a bunker down here. Okay, Reaver has detected. Oh, Reaver's coming in. Here we go. Let's say hello. Oh, that's a big ship. I don't love that. Oh, that's a really big ship. I have more ammo in my cargo container, but I bet we lost. Oh no, the ammo got taken out. Son of a gun. Dang it. When we left to go to the asteroid, I had 40 additional ammunition in my cargo container. But of course, when I connected, Izzy's took it out. Along with the stone. What do I do? I'm almost out of hydrogen as well. Am I just bait, and then I'll let the guns on the base handle it? Maybe that's the move. I don't really know what else to do, but I only have like 11 hydrogen left. Oh, this is not the greatest. Okay, well, here's the deal. Oh no. Oh, it's over for this. I got nothing. For some reason, no! Wow, the fact that it just took that. Okay, all right. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So this ship is dead. I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh yeah, no way. There's no way. Never in a million years would I make it. Alright, while it's distracted, I'm gonna spawn. Why did I spawn in here? This was a terrible call. Why would I spawn in here? know if I'm gonna make it to the survival kit. Okay, well, it looks like the base actually took care of it, but the question is can we pressurize the base now? That was a big ship. I was not ready for that. Oh man, if I would have had the ammunition, I would have been fine. I would have taken out that Reaver and it would have been fine. Now we lost that ship that I made, which, I mean, comparatively isn't that big of a deal. But still, wasted effort in my mind. Okay, so the base is still pressurized. I'm gonna get in the utility ship and check out damage. What are we looking at damage-wise? So, little bit right there, but I mean, honestly, not that much. The mine was already like that. Okay, so looks like most of the damage was done to the mauler, which I guess makes sense as to where the debris is, or the debris, if you will. Yeah, the mauler got a little bit beat up, but I mean, overall, not that much. We got one turret, one autocannon taken out, and then the other one is a thruster that's on fire. And then, yeah, for the most part, the base is untouched. Hey, for our first, for our first real Reaver fight, I feel like that one was not so bad. I might eat those words later, but, like, that was a large grid ship. Ooh, I wonder if I can find my... Yeah, I should go get my backpack, because it has my tools. Alright, there we go. Got my tools back. So, all things considered, not so bad. You know what's funny is I could, if I really wanted to, which I'm not saying I do, but if I felt so inclined, because I have a soft spot for ships, I could just throw a landing gear on here, grab them, and then bring them back into the base and have it re-welded and then fill in the... That seems like a waste of time. And I didn't like the ship anyway. I just feel bad. Maybe when there's not like 1,000 things I need to do, we can do something like that. But that's not necessarily what we need to do right this second. Honestly, what we might want to do right now, just for safety reasons, is we might want to put some ammo and stuff into the drone. Oh, I can't because I don't have the antenna on the base. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the antenna onto the base, but I'm going to turn it off. And so it shouldn't attract any reavers. And when a reaver does pass by, like the one that we just dealt with, then we'll turn the antenna on and we'll go out and fight it with one of these ships. And that way I can go and plug these in and get them started to charge. So honestly, because like I want to, for decorative reasons, put a not one of these, not a disco ball antenna, but for decorative reasons I do want to put the antenna on the outside, like above our communication tower. But I think for now, because I want to turn it off like basically immediately, I might just throw the antenna right there. I just don't know if the welders have the range for that, but we'll see. They do. Okay, so now let's go to antenna off. Okay. This is kind of changing what our plans are. I still want to build the bunker, but I want to be combat ready. So I think what I'm going to do right now is, I don't necessarily need to decorate this, but, well, actually, I was going to say I want to get this set up, but it kind of already is set up. Let me go back downstairs, turn on the drones, and yeah, we'll fly them to where they need to be. right, and that's how it's done. We have our 2 ships docked out there, charging up, getting ready for combat. Alright, this would be a good time for me to look up on Izzy's. I think there's a way that you can set up a special sorting thing. So if you want to have a certain like thing pushed to a cargo container, it can do that for you. Yes, there is indeed a way to do it. So oh. Oh man. I genuinely do not know how this happened. Cause I was sitting here, right, for a while, and I'm like, there's something wrong here, man. Because like I checked my connections, everything is good. Why am I not getting ammunition to the weapons? And then I was like, if it's not my base, clearly something has to be wrong with the drone. So then I started doing a really thorough sweep of the drone, making sure to check the connections and everything else like that, because I was like, why is it not working? Well, you want to know why? I don't know how this happened, but we have a perfect cargo container sized hole in the middle of this ship. I don't really know what to say other than I feel real dumb. But easy fix. All right, garage doors are open, and let's try out this launching sequence. So this should be number 1. And there we go. Well, the good news is we know that the control tower works. Not that we were worried it wasn't gonna work, but still. Ooh, the base is not pressurized yet. Give it a second. Ooh, you know what I should do? I guess while I wait. Alright, there we go. So now I won't make the same mistake I just made, where if the garage is depressurized, I'll open the door and then take damage. Now we know it's pressurized downstairs. Yep, that's perfectly cargo container sized. So stupid. You know what I think happened? So when I printed the second drone, I think there was a printing issue where it didn't make the container for whatever reason. Because when I was making all of my adjustments, where I like labeled everything and put the timer blocks on and all that stuff, I did that on the second drone. And so what I did off screen was I blueprinted the second drone with all of the adjustments to it, and then I printed a new one, and then I just made that the new number 1 rather than having to go in and put the timer blocks in the same place and do everything else like that a second time. I just printed a new ship. And I think what ended up happening is I printed a ship and now have a blueprint without the cargo container in it. Okay. Everything should be working now. We have a cargo container in there. I relabeled everything. So, and I redid the timers to include the new connector. So everything should work. Let's head back into the control tower again. And we're just getting a lot of use out of it, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. I think we do need some lights around here now that we're kind of gonna be up here a little bit more. But anyway, let's open up these doors and get these drones back where they belong. You know what? It took a long time to configure all this stuff, but I am pretty proud of myself for doing all this. So coming in here, grabbing the RC docking, pressing control, And now I can control the drone backwards to park it. And recharge. And that's one drone taken care of. Now let's grab the other one. It just doesn't get better than that, man. Yeah, so I think the next thing I'm going to do really fast is figure out how to use Izzy's to do a special loadout for those containers. Huh. Well, that was really easy, and I really love that functionality of Izzy's. Okay, cool. So check this out. If you go into your cargo container, you have to put the word special on there because it's special. And then you just go into the custom data, and as soon as you put special in the name, it's like, here's all of the things that you could put in here if you would like to. And so you go down to the things that you would like to, and then you put the number of things that you would like to in the place where you would like them. Then you press OK, and then it puts them in there. It don't get more simple than that. Awesome. Still don't know why the inventory is not pushing the ammo into my cannons. Oh, interesting. If I put the wrong ammo in there, that might be a... Yeah. This episode might be really short just because of how many times I just did stupid stuff. So now if I put this... Oh, wow, would you look at that? If you put the right ammo in the place, it goes straight to the places that it... Anyway, yeah. So now we have these two drones ready to go. And printing a third one, if necessary, would be super easy. In fact, I feel like I may want to have a third one on deck just in case the first two go down. But maybe we should focus on the other stuff that we were working on first. It's a bummer that fixed drones wasn't even on the list, but I'm going to add it because I spent a lot of time doing that. It's not even fixed, let's just say set up drones. Okay, so they're ready to go. Alright, so before we were attacked and decided to work on the drones, we were working on building that bunker. So let's start working on that again. All right, let's grab the utility ship. I think I made the hole big enough so that way the ship can get in with the tools. But that being said, I think I'm gonna try to place down the blocks first, just so we're a little bit more maneuverable, and then I'll bring in the welding. Alright, next question. Can I place and weld a ladder shaft after having a ladder shaft? I don't ultimately want this to be ladder shafts. I want probably to make a piston elevator, but this is for testing purposes. Oh yeah, crap. That doesn't even really matter if I can do this because... My health is low. Ah, because it's not pressurized. Okay, that's a bad idea. Man, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make the utility ship work with this project. So I think what that means is I need to make a new tool for the utility ship. The question is okay, so you have the connector, 3 conveyors, and then the tool. Okay, so let's just do that. You know what, we'll just do 2 because the drill is kind of long on the large grid. Like that. Alright. Alright, let's open up the doors and get in our utility ship. I gotta stop calling it the utility ship. I gotta start calling it the Switchblade. We voted on it. The people have spoken, and I need to get on board. So I will take the switchblade and we will wait the several minutes it takes for the garage to depressurize. I should add more vents. It takes a long time. That took so long, I genuinely thought it was broken for some reason. But nope, it was just taking its sweet, sweet time. Okay, so let's grab our new tool and try not to impale ourselves on the antenna. Put the tool on the toolbar. All right, now let's go down there and let's widen the little tunnel. Oh, no, 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 no. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. I don't have time for this. Oof, oof, oof. This does not sound good. Oh, I just got hit. Oh, what the heck? Alright, switch into the big guns. This thing is huge. Uh-oh. Well, I lost one of them, but if you look over there, I did a pretty good amount of damage with that first one. Really? Right now? Thirsty? Really? Goodness gracious. Alright. Let's get in there with drone 2. Where is drone? What? Oh, he destroyed. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good.
In fact, I feel like I may want to have a third one on deck, just in case the first two go down.
He destroyed drone 2. Okay, well, that thing is mostly disabled. But I'm starting to realize that maybe there needs to be a better spot for me to put the drones. Okay, well, I think it is dead. I would like to say my drone did quite a bit of damage. All right, let's repressurize the base. Let's turn off the antenna for now. If I can repressurize the base, I wonder if we lost integrity. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, another fight. Then we have won. Okay. Let's go see if I can find that drone. I think it's over there. Yeah, this guy got messed up. But did a good job, though. I made them disposable, so I need to let go. Thank you for serving our base. I will not forget your sacrifice. Number 1. Now, the real thing is I might have to come up with a way to repair number 2. Honestly, what I should have done is in my renovating of these things, I should have put a projector on them so they can project onto themselves. Okay, let's take a look at like what happened over here. Oh, well, the base took a lot of damage. So that makes sense. Dang, well played on the Reaver's part, disabling my second drone. That was a smart move. Oh no. Mahler, what has happened to you? My sweet, sweet boy. Oh no. Ooh, no, no. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was a big hit. I was wondering why the base did so well. It's because it was focusing on the Maulard. We lost like the entire wing. Oh man. Oh no. What a truly devastating realization. Dang. Dang, man. Dang. That is rough. Alright, I'm gonna need a minute to kind of recover and figure out what the next move is. We really got hit hard. Yeah, man. Alright. Alright.